Aries, hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reading for February 7th until February 13th, 2021. And as we are still approaching Valentine's Day, I am going to be doing love readings again this week for you. These will still be general readings, so take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. Also, if you have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And if this reading resonates for you, please do leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. Take a look for Aries in love. Wow. Okay, interesting. Okay. Aries, overall energy for the connection is the Seven of Swords. Be mindful of some deception right now. Are you dealing with a... Do I want to use the term fuckboy? Maybe, but that's genderless. You could be dealing with any gender who's playing with you. Something is definitely not necessarily honest in the connection here. Interesting array of cards too. So for you in this connection, Aries, we have the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So ending an old cycle, getting ready to dive into something new. I feel like right now, Aries, you are in a place where you are open to a new connection and you have, you know, something very solid to offer another person. You've been doing really well sort of on your own. You're at the top of your game. You're really in a place where you're like, now just kind of like preserving homeostasis in your life. It's like you've been achieving some things and now you're in a place where it feels really good to just be like in that energy. And because things are stable and leveling out for you, now you're like, okay, I have something I can offer to somebody else. I have the energy, the attention, the focus that I can give to another right now. For them in this connection, we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. This is a person who is very engaged with the thought of love. I think there's someone who really is concerned with finding that like long-term happy ever after partner, and there's somebody that like the more love that you give them, like the more love that goes into relationships that they have, the more loving they become. This is a person who is very nurturing, someone who's going to be very earnest and open in their communication about their feelings, and there's somebody I think that are going to just like make you feel really good. I think that's part of their nature. They're a person that is warm and inviting and able to make people feel very comfortable and seen and heard and recognized. Potentially a water sign you're dealing with here. Every card that came up for them is a cup. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a... I always do this. I like start listing and then I'm like, what are the water signs? Cancer. What are the air signs? Why am I on this spot right now? For the connection, for the two of you, we have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. This to me feels like a bit of an emotional roller coaster. There's definitely a lot of feelings going on between the two of you. It's like being in this place where you feel like, yes, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I think this is really aligned with everything I've been looking for. I'm getting that sense of like my wishes being fulfilled. And also, you know, like being able to really sit with all of our feelings, look at all of them, consider where we sit. With this Eight of Cups here, somebody isn't gonna commit, I don't think. It's like everything is going to feel really good for one of you. Everything's going to feel like it's accumulating to something very positive. And I think the other one is going to sit with their feelings about the connection and ultimately make a decision to maybe turn their back on it. Even though they're saying that they're invested, we get back to this sense of deception around the connection. Somebody may be saying that they are invested in the connection, but actually aren't. And they're just letting you think that because they're still trying to feel it out. So we'll clarify and see. Again, it's interesting energy for you here. So we'll start with clarifying that Seven of Swords, Aries. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ace of Materials just came shooting out of the deck for the second time. That came up in your part of the connection. Three of Materials and the Page of Voices. Yeah, somebody I think is going to, you know, say that they're on the same page. They're looking for the same things. They want to grow. They're in a place where they would like to, you know, be able to make an offer for a real connection with somebody, to develop something. But they might not actually be. I think that this too, where it's presenting Page of Voices and the connection here, there's going to be a sense of immaturity. Like somebody coming forward and just behaving in sort of childish ways about it. But again, be mindful of how this person is talking. If this is them, this could be you too, Aries. I mean, you may meet this person, it might seem really right, and then you may recognize that it's not, and kind of keep your toe in the water in case it irons itself out, and then recognize that it's not doing that, but you know, it takes you a while to separate from it. So this could go both ways. But something about this connection, one person is making an offer that just like isn't necessarily what they're saying it is. Let's take a look for you here. At the Ace of Pentacles, where it's come up twice now. Page of Inspiration, Nine of Inspiration, Two of Voices. Yeah, you're in a place where you're ready to start something new. You're ready to move forward on something. And I think you're feeling very decisive, but it's like you're going to know when the right opportunity comes and you're going to be able to quickly make a decision about it. I think you just like know in your gut that like you're aware of what you're looking for, and when the right thing comes, you'll be ready to step into it. But you want to know, like you're going to know quickly if it is the right thing when it comes forward for you here. Because I see you know, like moving forward in it easily. It's like what you're looking for. It's what you want. Let's take a look for this person at the Knight of Cups. Three of Emotions, the Sun, and the Seven of Inspiration. I think this person, this is really interesting because it's like they're presenting as somebody who is, you know, deeply nurturing, someone who is love forward, but I think they may have somebody else sort of in the mix with them already, that they're not necessarily getting everything they want out of that connection. So they're going to keep you or them or both of you maybe at a little bit of an arm's length while they're figuring out which way they want to go. Do you understand? Like they have somebody that maybe they have an ongoing thing with, but they're not getting exactly what they want. So they have in their mind this perception of like, well, I need all of these things. I want all these things to get into my long-term happiness. And I get some of them from Aries and I get some of them from this other person. So I'm going to hold both of them at a little bit of an arm's length while I figure out where I am most happy. And then I'm going to make a decision about what way to go. So again, with this bit of deception, Aries, be mindful of how people are interacting with you, how and when they're making time for you, and what their communication style is like with you. I do want to look at the Ten of Cups for them as well. Four of Inspiration, Queen of Materials, Four of Voices. Yeah, this person wants something really stable, but they're not necessarily behaving in a way that is really stable. I think they really want somebody who's going to be able to take care of them financially, make sure that it feels like they have their home life figured out so that they can just like be chilling and like enjoying that lifestyle. So, not to say that this person isn't like also interested in working or anything, but there's a little bit of an energy of like their idea of happiness is having somebody who can help kind of create a stable life for them that they can revel in, as opposed to somebody who is willing to kind of work with somebody else to get to that. So be careful. I think this person is going to present themselves in a very like loving and genuine way. But it's a little bit messy. It feels a little bit messy to me. Let's take a look at the connection here at this Eight of Cups. Two of Inspiration, the Hermit, and the Wheel. Yeah, I think you are going to get wise to this here, Aries, and make a decision to walk away from it and show this person like, nope, not happening. I have visions for what my future are going to be, and they involve someone who's being honest with me, and I'm okay with being single, maintaining my singledom until I am able to start on something with somebody that feels mutual. There's definitely an imbalance here, Aries, for you. I think this person is going to present themselves as being what you are looking for, but then I think the more you get into it, you're going to recognize that they're not, that their attention is split. Yeah, it feels a little bit icky. Take one last message from the universe for you here. Oops, okay. Oh, okay, two came out. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, whoops, and the Fool. This for me, Aries, to you is like continue to focus on your own personal growth, continue to focus on the stability that you have worked very hard to create, because you have, and you're in a good place with it, so that when the right opportunity presents itself to you, then you can dive into it. I don't think that this is going to be that connection for you. I think it's going to look like it in the early stages. So just be mindful of how this person communicates with you. And, you know, when it is the right time and the right connection, universe will bring it in front of you and give you the opportunity to really take a leap of faith on it. I hope this is helpful to you, Aries. If you haven't done so, please do hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.